Yeah, Raul, like I was telling you that I was speaking with Jonathan Ott, and he's an incredible man. I think you've heard of him. Amazing guy. Very self-educated. He's not into anything that's to do with the system whatsoever. And he has broken the diet every possible way. Not the diet, no salt, sugar, no oil, no sex, but the diet that you shouldn't eat any tyramines because you could have a contraindicated reaction.
Right.
So he's eaten bananas, he's eaten figs, he's drunk beer, he's done chocolate, especially loves chocolate, just to see if anything would happen. Nothing did happen with him. But technically, in the lab, you can see that scientifically that it's possible you could have a hypertensive crisis. So it's best to stay away from tyramine foods, even though Jonathan tried to see if anything would happen to him, but he's got a different system, so it depends on the person.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Because of the liver function sometimes reacts in one way for me,
Yeah.
another way for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like my doctor told me I should stop smoking. Now, I don't have high cholesterol. My lungs are in great condition. They're clear. I've been smoking for 32 years. But it's clogging up my arteries. So I need to quit. Now, I see other men that have been smoking. They smoke 2-3 packs a day, and they're as old as I am or older. And they're obese, and they got high cholesterol, but their arteries are fine. They can continue smoking. It's the same idea. It just doesn't work for me. They need to smoke something else.
It's so complicated.
Well, we are all different as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Certainly need. Alan, you are a big figure in this area of the power plants. You have been in this for 19 years or something like that, and you have a huge experience through these different issues that we have been talking about, and as well you have been talking with a lot of personalities.
Yeah, a lot.
Yes. I have, for example, for me, I was inspired in one of the guys which I've been in one of your conference, a very young one. You mentioned me on yesterday when we have a talk.
Uh-huh.
A young guy that always
Yes.
reach out his hand and ask for something.
Oh, Jeremy Narby, yeah. That was from a conference I was in Basel, Switzerland. And I was on the board with Ralph Metzner and Christian Roche. Christian Roche is another god of ethnobotany. His encyclopedia of psychotropic plants is like 600 pages. And it's just been translated into English now, and it's an amazing book. Arno Adelaars from Holland. And so we each took turns speaking. We were standing room only there. And it was my turn. And first I tell a story, and then I take questions. So I told the story and about the spirit of the plants. And I said, look, there is another world. There are spirits in the plants. So I know these doctors here are not going to put their foot in their mouth because they have to go back to the university where they will look like a fool. The people with PhDs that would like to have a job but don't have one still cannot come out and say the things that we can say, and I'll continue to say. So tell that story and say, look, then people applauded because finally someone would come out and say that, actually. Because the common person without all these credentials, they all believe in this. And I think most of the people with PhDs do also, but they just can't talk about it. They can informally, but not formally. So I tell the story, and then I take questions, and this one hand went up before everybody. So I said, okay, your question, please. And this man asked me, a young boy from what I saw, but it was so crowded. And some very good questions. And later when I was talking to Ralph Metzner, he said, so Alan, how did it go for you? I said, well, it was great. I was good. I liked the questions, especially the questions coming from that kid. That would put his hand up first. And he said, oh, that kid, you know who that was? I said, no idea. He said, that was Jeremy Narby. I had no idea. But he looked, just a quick glance at his head. He looked young and, healthy and fine. But he looked like he'd been drinking a lot of psychotropics.
Well, I've seen his paperwork, film, etc., etc., and he inspired me in this peregrine through the world, learning about the psychotropics plants or plant of power, or that is many names.
Sacred power plants. Yeah.
And I tell you, I have 5 years now in this project, and actually I want to write something about this with the wife of Jack Mavi,
Oh yeah.
maybe,
Doctora.
yes,
Yeah.
Dr. Rosa Gilbert. And let's see if we find out something new, because by now we need more dynamic in this process of someone call it shamanism, healing,
Yeah.
vegetalism.
It's really strange.